welcome back. Destination Newry, here in the heart of Newry, transmitting live to the world. We greet you in Manhattan and Manitoba, we greet you in Montreal, and we greet you in Mullabon and Mayo Bridge. You're most welcome indeed. With me today, I have Gerard Moore from the Bosco Boxing Club in Newry, and Les Pape of Flex Sports, and you're the new sponsor of Bosco. Bosco, you're going for Centre of Excellence.
We certainly are.
Gerard, what's all that about, Centre of Excellence? What's happening?
Well, effectively, the facilities which we had at the Bosco, effectively we were sharing it with the youth club and such. So we were getting limited time and we had limited space. So we decided, we built our own development on to the side of the Bosco Youth Club. And we decided, why stop at just going for a building, and we go for the whole Centre of Excellence, which we can then market across the whole of Ireland. And effectively, what we want to do is we want to be a hub of the amateur boxing throughout the whole of Ireland and UK.
And you're talking hundreds of thousands of pounds here, Jerry.
We are talking hundreds of thousands of pounds, but we do have a lot of support, within the local community. We've a lot of support from the Newry and Moore Council. We've the likes of Les who give us a lot of support as well. So, I mean, it's not going to be something which is done overnight, but it's something we are gradually building towards.
You've got the dream.
We have the dream.
And now it's to turn it into reality.
Well, we've sort of almost turned on the reality because we've got the wee model made, so that's good enough for now. It's good enough for now.
Les Pape of Flex Sports, you're in at the beginning of this. There must have been something in this that caught your imaginative eye.
Well, it was after talking to Jerry here, his enthusiasm for developing the prospects of John Bosco was very exciting to us. And us having a new product, we thought was good to get together, because obviously boxers have injuries to their legs, but also they need re-strengthening their legs to build the muscles up. And we thought it was a good fit, but most of all it was the enthusiasm for expanding the club and just marketing it in a professional way.
What's the history of your of your business, Flex Sports?
The history is that I have a background in product development, but a few years ago I injured my my left leg and I had keyhole surgery. And following that, I realized my muscles had deteriorated significantly. And when I came to rebuild up those muscles, I tried going on a treadmill, on a bike, and a few other things. I used to do a bit of rowing, so I had a rowing machine. But what I found was my good leg was taking all of the weight, and I needed something to specifically work on the muscles around the injured leg, which wouldn't affect any other part of my body. So I started working on that a few years ago. And then a year or so ago, a couple of years ago, all of it came together. I found the right materials, the right textiles, and the right plastics to make the resistance spring. And then we launched it at a big sports exhibition in Munich earlier this year, and it's one of the biggest exhibitions in the world, and we were awarded a runners-up award for the fitness category, one of the best new fitness products in 2013.
And this is it?
And this
is your invention?
That's my invention, yeah.
Wow. And this is really, it's like you can see it, folks, it's like a normal knee compression bandage and an elasticated thing, but this here is the secret weapon that goes in along the pouch at the side, and this is strong. This bends, so every time your knee bends and walking with this, then you're exercising the knee automatically. And that's the kind of thing that's been manufactured and produced and been marketed from your headquarters in Warrenpoint.
That's right. Yeah.
Where are you in Warrenpoint?
We're in offices in the Warrenpoint docks.
Andrew, someone, would you look behind you? Thank you. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, we're in Warrenpoint docks, and we found that we were looking for offices, and there was very good office space available there, so we approached them, and we got a good deal. So all of the marketing, the sales activity is laid from there. We have the actual textile part of the product is actually made in Portugal. I've tried to find someone here in in the UK and Ireland, but we couldn't find anyone. So
So it
this
took you to
point in time-
Portugal.
Yeah, because the machines that they're essentially highly priced machines, and they're knitting machines, and they can knit different yarns and textiles together to get what we need in terms of the
Yeah.
high compression and the strength in the sleeve. That's
Okay.
apart from the plastic.
Okay, it was a great coming together of minds when you met this man. How did you discover about him, Gerard?
Well, actually seen one of the local papers about the story about his award from the sports show. So seeing that they were a new development company, and the fact that the Bosco are now, although we're 50 years going, we're now taking this whole new direction in the whole development of the club, the funding and such. So I felt personally that if we can get the likes of a business which is at the same level as our new development, on the grassroots, someone who we can grow along with, build a new relationship with, and with that, the product itself for ourselves looks great, because a lot of our older boxers, coaches and such, after years and years, of doing the road work, running on the roads, their knees are have taken a lot of trauma.
Of course.
So the product itself is well suited to the likes of the people in the boxing world, but we've a lot of people in the club who do running, who would do the likes of the marathons, who would do cycling and such. So, and with that as well, a lot of the people who we work with come to us just for their fitness. We've got the likes of the Newry Grasshoppers come to us for fitness. So through ourselves, how we're helping this is through ourselves. We're promoting it through all the sports connections in which we have, because
it makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, I've tweeted about it, and I've just put on #MiracleKnee.
Yeah.
Because it's what it is. I mean, a lot of people who have spoken, and I've read a lot of reviews and such, before we've actually taken them on ourselves, and just the feedback's fantastic about it. And for something which it's so light. It's so durable, and it's making such a big difference to people's lives.
How is boxing at the Bosco these days?
Boxing is going very, very well at the Bosco. We have one particular young Kane Tucker. He was in Denmark. He's won the Nations Cup. On his final, he actually beat the Danish champion, which people were a little bit wary of, because obviously fighting away from home, you're fighting their own champion, the crowd's going behind them, But Kane kept his head together, and he's took that forward. He's actually now, Kane and his younger brother Jack are both training with the Irish elite squad.
Wow.
And then we've the likes of young Ryan McKeown, Irish champion. He's really a prospect to be watching for the future. We've a lot of young lads coming through.
You're excited?
Yeah, really am.
It's good.
I really am.
See the possibilities here. Yeah. I tell you, it's a great time, because Bosco goes back. That Freddie Gilroy fellow, the bantam, for his fight with Pierre Rollo 60 years ago in Uri, guess where he trained? The Bosco.
Yeah.
That's where he trained. So you have a great history there, and it's nice to see you taking it forward. What's the time scale for the Centre of Excellence?
Well, at the moment, the cost for it's going to be £200,000. So we're possibly looking towards 4 to 5 years.
4 or 5 years to do
Yeah,
that.
I mean, obviously, as I say, yes, the dream's there. We've the foundations laid out. We know where it's going. We know how it's going to look. It's just a matter now of going through, relying on the help from the local community, the local business communities, to give us that extra support. I mean, as I said, it's going to bring, wherever we have that up and running, we'll be bringing boxers on from the whole of the UK. We'll be bringing boxers on from Europe, and we're even hoping to reach out to America to bring. We've a competition going where a lot of our boys would go out to the States and they would come back.
Yeah.
So we've that good relationship already. So we want to develop all that.
Okay, Gerard, thank you very much indeed for coming in. Les Pape, I beg your pardon. It's just I see your excellence there. I thought Pope automatically. You work miracles, and from the company, your company there. This is it to let the people see it, and there it is. It's there we are. Flex Sport, and that is the miracle knee that you have, and it works, and it seems a very logical and wonderful thing to be doing. I wish you both well. We'll play you some music now.
Thank you.
Take care. All the best.